Did. Okay. So everything is looking good. Okay, do we immediately Okay. Yep. Twitch profile.
In a world like this,
Okay,
it can be
there we go.
hard to have hope.
Right.
When the man owns the system, and the system serves to save the
Okay.
man from us.
Then we also start
But I'm
recording
here,
just in
Trees,
case.
to help you pierce that false
Okay,
fog.
there we go.
We'll chase it
Right.
away with acts of beauty and succeed or fail. Face the foe, eyes
Right.
open.
So, right now, while we're setting up the stream, or well, just do a quick test. Let's do mirror defense.
Old War. Warframe made crystal caskets. Caskets for who? Belric and Romnia. Mighty good genes they had, yes. Genes for the true men. Smash the crystals. Take the genes. Do the science. My tube men get stronger.
Looking around, collecting crystals. Okay, there should be 3 left.
Trouble on Venus. Get through that void tunnel.
Do you know the story of Belric and Rania? Lovers whose guardian Warframe tried to save them by encasing them in her crystal. It is their remains, and the connection forged between them that you are protecting.
There we go. Okay. There's a story of two lovers. We have this doctor slave.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Okay, so that was two different characters. Okay. I'm going to quickly check and see if everything is still up to speed. Okay, and yeah, it honestly looks like we are still connected. Okay, and if I switch over to here one last time, okay. Right, we don't need to worry about the internet breaking. Right, let's get some good weapons and do whispers in the wall. Equip you, keep you.
Knock, knock.
Now, who would be knocking all the way out here? Operator, I don't think you should answer that.
Do that. A electric hold for magnetic. Or electric blast. Let's go with magnetic heat. Or actually, electric blast would be better. And sure, why not more slash? There we go. And okay. And let's do some whispers in the walls. I'm just going to quickly make sure audio is working. Just because I do not want to have major cutscenes play without sound. Stream manager. Alright. Go to channel. Mute. Okay, yeah. Okay, close that. And it's time also. There we go. A little bit closer to the mic. Alright. Let's see what Lloyd has.
Ah, my lonely vigil is over. Follow me, Tenno, and on no account wake the family. Despite their conflicts, they sleep in peace. But a solitary dream plagues me. You must understand. Constructs cannot dream. And yet, I have.
Okay.
In my dream, one single name repeats. Kalimos.
Okay.
The memory surface, long locked away. This was no dream, Tenno. It was a precept. The Kalimos sequence.
Is that what that thing in the middle is? Do we get to jump in it?
I must fulfill this dormant precept. The Kalimos sequence has begun, and it cannot be undone.
Okay. What the hell? So this... Each one of the symbols are a god. Each one of the symbols is a god.
I have one responsibility in the Kalimos sequence. Awaken the sleeper. But I cannot do it alone. Please, assist me once more.
Okay. Yep. He hit it with a hammer.
I fear we are off the edge of the map and into the domain of monsters. Master Entrati never completed his final project, the vessels. The sequence dictates they cannot awaken before the sleeper does. Do you hear that? Let us hope the sleeper is untroubled by such strange strangeness. Find them.
Okay. Find the sleeper. And it's corrosive. Okay.
Necromex. Poor abandoned things, still faithfully following Master Infrati's last command. To defend. Show mercy, Tenno. End them. Master Entrati called it the Void Tongue. He feared it was meaningless, and feared more that it was not.
Okay, something please. Okay.
There. That book was like a diary to Master Entrati. His grimoire. No doubt it holds the secrets of the vessels and of the Kalimo sequence. Take it, Tenno. The grimoire is very active. It is reading you.
Okay.
I confess it galls me slightly to see a compendium of knowledge used as a weapon. But needs must. We need be in no doubt of your skill, at any rate.
Okay. The mocking grows. Okay. Okay.
Monstrous danger, these labs. Better off sealed. We can only hope the sleeper has been untouched by this vast horror, this great indifference. I ask too much of you, Tenno. These horrors must be stopped! If these fragments were to unite... Destroy them swiftly, Tenno. Right. Onward!
Okay, and we're leaving that hell behind.
The next train in behind you. Door on the right.
A trap? Master Entrati jealously protected his most adored possessions, be they objects or people. Come, the sleeper awaits.
Okay, let's open one of them.
The Kalimo sequence has begun? Did he send you? Is he? No. No, of course he didn't. That would be impossible.
This is, well, Lloyd, the original. All emotional centers very much intact. Did you have a good sleep?
Ah, the helpful necroloid my Albrecht had made, so that I might have assistance and company. Perhaps that made it easier for him to leave. Resume your duties, construct.
Resume your duties, construct.
Please, follow me.
This is a Tenno, an orphan of the void, continuing the struggle our master abandoned.
A Tenno,
Okay.
a deserter, presumably. Is it not aware there's a war going on?
There
So-
was one.
The war, too, is just a memory now.
Okay. Okay.
Tenno, while Lloyd completes his inspections, you'd better meet the Cavia, a reminder of darker times. Though Master Entrati always hoped the awaited operator would be able to understand them.
Okay. The funny animals. Fully alert. Brain function exceptional. Other nutrient subjects sent into the void by. Okay.
incomplete experiment, one might say.
Albrecht left a great deal incomplete. The vessels are unfinished, like a book one might one day return to. Operable, barely. The sequence dictates I am to wait for their operator. Clearly that cannot be you.
Oh, it can be. Tenno, Master Entrati's grimoire suggests you are the key. That colorless antique there? Use it.
Dr. Entrati bastard on day one. Then I wouldn't be alone on New Year's Eve. They found me. Keep going, Arthur. Find Dr. Entrati. Follow him into hell if you have to.
Coming up to midnight, folks. Your PC ready for the new millennium? Or are you one of the Swiss dog takers who can tell this so-called Y2K event is just a bunch of bullpuckies? Stay tuned. Here's where we find out.
they infested?
You are late.
What did he do?
So, Albrecht made it to 1999 in one piece. But that thing is still on his heels. Albrecht rarely smiled after his return from the void. And never like that. I smashed the casket for nothing! It followed him anyway! Silence, creatures! It seems the murmur overloaded your connection. Unfortunately for Albrecht's cherished POM 2, not as future-proof as the label claimed. Alas. The murmur. They're attacking the sensory network I installed. Our eyes and ears. To arms, Tenno! Play the warrior, and leave the tactics to me.
Okay.
Construct, I'm awake. Your one responsibility is fulfilled. Be with the family. They must be kept in the state of ignorance to which my Albrecht so wisely consigned them.
But I... Yes, I see. Until we meet again, Tenno.
Okay. You pick the book. Before we go,
I'd crawl away in shame too if I'd done what Lloyd did. Doesn't that grimoire feel a little... light?
okay.
The murmur presumes to destroy our auditory and visual senses. In all the time I have been asleep, they have never once been so bold. Ignore the caveat, Tenno. If Albrecht ever understood their babble, he never bothered to share that knowledge with me. There they come. After all those years of creeping, silent encroachment, something has changed them, stirred them up. The Necromechs never could be compelled to attack the murmur. Albrecht suspected they could no longer distinguish between the indifferents and himself. A theory he was reluctant to confirm. victory! Look at them. The indifference. He could have given lessons in indifference.
Come! Come!
Albrecht once thought the Carvia should have been destroyed. Failures all. But he briefly showed reluctance, and I saw no reason to punish them for his negligence. I saw off Granum's thugs. I beat back the infested. And by the void I shall see the end of these monstrosities.
Okay. So yeah, this is definitely...
defense system of sorts. Gather enough of the floating Vosphine glyphs, and they should reinvigorate the organs you're here to protect. A fallback system, in case the promised operator never showed. Yourself down, then. We are still alive. Rejoin me, and the Kalimo sequence may proceed.
There we go. Mission complete. Okay.
You're right, Fish. Lloyd can never figure things out. We have nothing to worry about.
Okay.
If the Carvia have been babbling our secrets to the Murmur, I shall immolate the lot of them. Promise or no promise? It seems Albrecht said more than we heard. Despite the signal becoming corrupted, his words to you are preserved in the transference buffer. We should extract them. But for that, the POM-2 requires a replacement board. And those are all hidden away in the Netracels. You do understand that accessing a Netracel without a key glyph is completely impossible?
Malaluch! Malaluch!
They're helping us.
A key glyph? So, The Carvia have provided the very item we require. Very well. Proceed to the Netrocell at your own risk, Tenno. That babbling oddity may be sending you into a trap, and if you do end up in one, I'm afraid you are on your own. Keyglyphs are a heavy burden for living beings to bear. Each type will impede you in its own way.
Okay. There we go.
Look at these things. Lying around. Abandoned. Like you, Lloyd.
You are his demon, not mine. I won't listen. My apologies, Tenno. I shall refrain from further outbursts.
Okay. So, search terminals to find the location.
There, a Netracell. Albrecht stored all manner of sentimental old junk in these. Insert the keycliff. The Netracell's security apparatus is diligent. That door won't open while it can sense the murmur nearby. So eliminate them. Acolytes! The lab's automated systems are trying to lock down the Netracell. Your only option is to destroy them. Sardonic aloofness. I was a fool not to see the resemblance before.
You should have left well enough alone, kiddo. It'll never get better if you keep on picking at it.
Okay.
Excellent. Return to me with the bolt, Tenor.
Okay. Sooner or later, I'll find a way to beat that one. Just, it's been there since the beginning.
Thank you. A moment, please. Would you do the honors?
Oh wait. The computer.
Arthur? Tenno. Forgive me. I need Lloyd to understand why I had to leave. Without him. Why I forced him to destroy the device after I had gone. And why I could never say the words he so needed to hear. If I had remained in the Deimos laboratory, Lloyd would never have been safe
from him. You know of what I speak. And so I retreated to the only place in history where that entity could not easily follow, to draw his greedy eye away from Lloyd. Tenno, I require your trust. Craft the little curio whose blueprints you will find in the computer's memory. Complete the Kalimos sequence. Repair. Rebuild. When the time is right, find me.
Okay.
The skin of a martyr doesn't suit you, Albrecht. If something mattered, he'd have found a way. It's too late. You heard him, Tenno. He requires your trust. So craft the bloody thing.
Alright. Okay, back to the ship.
Tick-tock, kiddo.
Okay.
You don't want to be late again, do you?
So no matter what, it stays as the child form. Okay. It's definitely a... It just looks like something wearing my character's skin.
The Jahu Gargoyle. Bring it back here and we shall examine what form will do to help us.
Okay. Now we have access to the back half.
Albrecht may have told you to build that thing, but given how he used people and threw them away, he may not have cared for your safety. If that gargoyle is a threat, you must take it from the sanctum immediately. Now, activate it.
Okay.
At last! If ignorance is bliss, then you, Tenno, must be ecstatic. Come on then, bring it closer. Wakey, wakey.
Where did that come from? Identify yourself!
Please, Lloyd, let them figure it out.
Fish.
That's the right direction. Oh, here, in the jar.
Fish.
What? The fish with the big brain? Yes, the fish with the big brain. Can we please finally get this interminable process over with?
Albrecht used you, to give the Kavia a voice. Just as he used me to keep them alive. Such a resourceful man.
So,
Fish.
here we are then. The best of what's left. Clearly, Papa's plan was countered. Color me surprised. Right then. We may proceed with the sequence.
You animals have observed us all this time, have you not? You've given yourself a role in the sequence?
Indeed we have. Oh, come, Lloyd. It's named after Papa's favorite pet. Spare the rod and spoiled. We know the fragmented ones are heralds of the Indifference. We know the chosen operator must summon and destroy them. And regrettably, you, Lloyd, have made this impossible.
Choose your words carefully, Fish.
Tenno, the grimoire is incomplete. The final page hidden away by Lloyd. Be a darling and retrieve it. That's all. Run it on.
So be it. The gift of decency was clearly not bestowed upon the Kavia, Tenno. But I cannot deny the page's current status is lost.
Talk! I can talk! Hey, hey! Oh, Mr. Lloyd! Mr. Lloyd! Where is Papa? Why did Papa leave us? Mr. Lloyd!
Papa is gone. We could all be gone too. In an instant. Like... We have to keep quiet.
Okay.
These guys are fun.
Allow me to boil this down for you. Should the Indifference's corrupting touch reach us and take back our speech, we would be screwed. So, real love, and eradicate the murmur in this patch before the big bad gets word that Lloyd's awake and the fish is talking.
Tenno, there is some truth to what Fish says. That page was the last thing my Albert ever wrote. Meant for me. Since I had no interest in reading his endless self-justifications, I hid it away instead. But with all this chaos, it's undetectable.
Increase second. Headshot damage.
So long as the Indifference is missing a digit, it is confined to the strands of Kra. Don't ask me, your tiny mind would likely pop under the strain of understanding. This limitation is our one hope.
Do not patronize the Tenno Fish. The strands of Kra are merely void renderings of the chains of cause and effect. Conceptually embodied timelines, if you will.
Papa's daughter excelled at explaining complicated concepts in childish terms. I see now where she learned it.
Okay.
rest of us are moments away from an extinction grim, black, and final. So, if you would be so kind, finish up so I can point you toward that sodding page.
The fish was not happy.
It was a long walk towards...
How about you give me the page instead, kiddo? Consider it part of our deal.
Okay.
It's done. Keep it to yourself, Tenno. I'm damned if I'm giving Albrecht the last word.
Wilhelm raps upon the untimed door, and sans grimoire, we are undone! We've been rumbled!
Thank Void. Listen, the Murmur diverted your extraction jump. We need you back at the Sanctum, now! Hurry! It's taking the labs inch by inch. Well, I won't let it take his bloody Carvia!
The sodding indifference seeks a path through the walls, and then, Tenno, through you! Keep it at bay! darkness approaches! Soon, it will take on mass. The grimoire must speak with its own voice.
You gave me back my sight, but I would not spare you a glance. You gave me back my voice, but I never spoke to praise you as I should have. For you were my right hand, my strength, my support, my sanctuary. Even when the galleries hurled scorn upon me, your sole desire was to suffer in my stead. On your first day of service, you aspired to be worthy of me. I only wish that I could have been worthy of you, my lord.
Tenno. No. Operator.
The strand of Kra has been cut, while the indifference remains undeterred. I foresee a grim and continuing struggle to safeguard Papa's laboratory from its fell and ruinous grasp.
Indeed. I shall not waver. Protect the vessels. Repair. Rebuild. So runs the Kalimo sequence. And such is our task. In the version of the past we saw, my Albrecht said we were too late. The solution, naturally, is to arrive on time next time. You keep the murmur at bay, I shall fulfill my role. Punctuality. The Entrati family never could arrive on time without my help. And so, here I am, back to my old role, the diligent servant. Albrecht would have smiled at that, I think.
What did he say?
He said, my last sight of your face must not be marred by tears.
We had a deal. The deal was shook. A little handshake, all it took. Though from the deal, the wee child ran.
Yet still, we end as we began.
We completed it.
One must make the best of things.
Okay.
You've met the animals? The catastrophe Albrecht saddled me with? Well, any ideas? Their roles were intended to be filled by qualified personnel. People! Instead, we have this. It's bad comedy. They're imprinted with whatever information they need to function, and an understanding of our current state of affairs, including Albrecht's absence. They were sent into the Void using a bell of the same design that Albrecht initially used. The Void got in, somehow. Again. One of the animals was lost, and the rest came back like that. We placed them in stasis, pending a proper examination. For them, the disaster, intelligence, and selfhood all occurred only hours ago. They're psychological shrapnel. And they're all we've got. See what you can do with them. I simply do not have the time.
It's better than nothing.
I cannot lie, Tenno. I have always felt nervous in the presence of Warframes. The Orokin twisted people into weapons, and I've seen firsthand the bloody and well-deserved consequences of that act. Oh, I'll just pop off and find something to do. I'm quite content down here, I assure you. A chap has to have his space.
Okay, and then...
Very good, Tenno. Arcanes. The very name I'll just put the debris of monster. Company is always welcome down here.
Okay.
Please, Remember to hand in any Voca you encounter for analysis.
Okay, now Fibonacci.
Thank you. Ah, yes. Operator, correct? Drifter, perhaps? You'll find our merry band share that unconventional relationship with their appellations. I am Fibonacci. Papa's design has uplifted me to function as the coordinating factor of this little group. You, may have heard that one of our number was consigned to paradise before our return from the void. Min, Tagfa's mate. Yes, most unfortunate. Too often it is the good and the young who forge our future, laying their lives upon progress's unfeeling anvil. Now, let us apply ourselves to the grand work at hand and deny our minds melancholy's frigid caress. To work!
Okay. And then, oh wow, that's a lot of bounties.
One struggles to run along.
Okay.
Oh, hey. You want a bang make flat? A loud sleepy maker? You know, make 'em go floppy. Shouty, shouty. Ah, words. Mr. Tagfer is very still and very quiet. Like a dead thing in the hot green thing I think that came from. Jungle. He must be practicing. Mr. Tagfer? Wow, he's really good at that. Dead thing. Is Min a dead thing? Can my friends be dead things? Can I be a dead thing? Oh, Papa will bring her back. Papa can do that. Papa will let us be dead things. Papa, bark, loves us. Yes, bark, yes, bark, bark. Mr. Fibonacci, he'd know. Papa's plan, he said. So, Oh,
Okay.
I love this bit.
So this is what we can trade once we get a higher level. And more stuff for decorations.
I'll miss you.
Oh, hello. Don't mind me. Just thinking. I don't like it. 1 minute, I existed only to eat and flee and breed. The next, I was me. But Min, did Min have time to be Min? Before she and I, we were the last. Did you know that? Without her, there's no more us. No more Tagfer and Min. No soft calls. No gentle nuzzling muzzle No little Tagfers. No little Mins. Ever. Fibonacci says we have to trust that it's all part of Papa's plan. How? Why? And now, I have a purpose. So the fish says, to help you in the ways in which I have been instructed. But all I want is to be with her. Min. Papa never wanted anyone to know what he was up to. That's why he built the Netracells. Little hideaway vaults. Not even Lloyd knows what he got up to in there. I want to know. I can get you into the anchor hold, where Albrecht stored all his key glyphs. They're on a rotation timer. Only one Netracell can be opened at any given time. And before you can do that, you've got to find the Netracell and neutralize any opposition. Impossible for a guy like me, but maybe not for someone with a working pair of opposable thumbs. What do you say?
Oh. Okay, yeah, no, that's a funny little difficulty spike there.
Oh. Okay. Should I be doing something different?
Also.
Are we heading out then? Turns out Papa has a whole family upstairs. Daughter, grandkids. None of them have any idea about any of this. If he was hiding them in the here and now, what was he hiding back in 1999?
Okay, so that's why it's called 1999. We go deeper into learning more about the Entrades.
Tenno. The Warframe Corvex was designed by my Albrecht's own hand to protect the chosen operator from the hazards of his laboratory. This design is yours, by right. I intend to keep the promise I made to him. When the time is right, and the equipment repaired, I will assist you to travel back to the past, to the pivotal year of 1999. Perhaps, between us, we may change history. Lloyd.
Okay.
Chosen operator. A friendly suggestion. You could do so much more with those melee weapons of yours. I donate my wisdom on both tool and technique. Listen well. Tenno-Kai. A fighting technique fusing void and bestial instinct. Raw power. While I have never used Tenno-Kai, I understand it perfectly. Somewhat of a mind master. Enough so that lost materials pertaining to Tenno-Kai have been stored just out of my reach in the sanctum. Tools. Papa was not one to rest. Use this segment to unlock more potential for your arsenal. The arcane was an art and science that Papa studied well. The convexity of my bowl a magnifying glass on his research, and now your gain. Install this segment, acquire melee arcanas, find Tenno-Kai modules, and observe the results. A swift deletion of your foes.
Okay.
Operator, did you hear that? It said... Cosmic background radiation is a riot!
Alright. New segment. So if I click upgrade, now we can have melee arcanes use. Okay. Well, with that, I am going to end stream. So yeah. And alright. Right, so yeah. Happy New Year's and goodbye. Oh wait.